with other women, whatever. Okay, that's fine. Then I look and I think, I'm not good enough for them? I'm not good enough for them. I'm not good enough for them. I've been thinking about this backwards. I've been sitting here thinking that I'm not good enough for them because they keep on looking at other women. But they're not good enough for me. They're not good enough for me. This is what talking out loud does. That just registered in my head. That just registered in my head right fucking now. Right now that registered in my head. That just registered in my head. Like right now. I said that out loud so many times today. And then just standing here, I'm looking out the window. I'm looking at this fucking beautiful view of nature because that's what you need to like set your goddamn head straight. I'm sitting there looking at that, saying that, and all of a sudden I'm just like, what? Am I fucking serious? I'm sad because I feel like I'm not good enough for them, and I believe it. It's a beautiful day. Why am I upset that I don't feel adequate enough for them? That doesn't make any fucking sense. That makes zero sense. That makes zero fucking sense. They don't deserve me. I deserve me. I'm gonna be my own lover. I'm gonna be my own I'm gonna be my own boyfriend and my own girlfriend. Yep, I'm in a relationship, guys. I'm in a relationship with myself. That's it. I'm fucking, and I still might fuck off. I'm gonna have another coffee. I'm gonna think about this. I still might get into my vehicle and drive somewhere. And when I say drive somewhere, I'm talking like I might fucking leave Canada and drive into the States. And just go to the West Coast. For, I don't know, a few weeks, maybe a month. I can do any of that. I can do whatever I want. Fuck! I can't. I have a doctor's appointment on Thursday. I could go after Thursday. I could plan it. I could plan it. I could actually plan that. Okay, I've spent enough of this day. Actually, I've spent enough of the past 2 years feeling sorry for myself when it comes to love. I have no more energy to expend on self-loathing because of people who don't deserve me. They just don't. They don't deserve me. They don't fucking deserve me. They don't. I cannot believe my brain is just connecting to my fucking earballs. That my mouth hole is connecting to my earballs while my eyeballs are looking out at nature, and my brain is processing all of this information that I just fucking realized that nobody deserves to treat me like shit. And that I deserve better, and that I don't need to feel. I'm fucking done. I'm done. I'm done. You're never gonna fucking hear me complain about this again. I'm not fucking talking about men who don't deserve me. I've dated all different races. What do you mean? One of my longest relationships before my husband was a black man, and he was a black punk rocker. We knew each other since we were 14, started dating when we were 19, broke up when I was 29, 30. We were engaged a couple of times. Hi, Mark. Hi, everybody. Anyway, and I'm not doing young anymore. I tried young. The problem with young, can I give you guys the problem with young? Okay, because twice now I've tried this. And not for any reason, not because they were young, because I was attracted to them and who they were, and I, you know, they seemed to have their shit together. But the fact of the matter is, when they're younger, and I'm 51, so I'm talking about, like, I've dated a couple of guys in their 30s, mid to late 30s. They haven't, I look at it like this, in 10 years, they're going to be the man that I would require now, like in 10 years down the line, because they'll have 10 years more experience. They'll learn how to treat mature women. They'll understand what women want. They're not going to be dating these 20-somethings, and they're not going to be just getting out of relationships where they've cheated on women or whatever, like all of these types of things. They're going to become the man that they want to be, and the one that can serve their relationship better than just taking or confusing love with sex. Okay, so when I date a young man, what they love about me is how awesome I am in bed. I'm just going to frankly say that, because why the fuck am I going to hide it? I love to explore. I'm fun. I have great endurance. I'm all the good things, okay? And I've been told that, so I'm not just tooting my own horn. And they're good too. But when it comes to, like, relationship shit, they don't know how to properly treat a woman. And what I mean by that is, you can treat a woman good by, like, visiting her and bringing her a chocolate bar. But, like, wouldn't it be nice if you dressed up for her one night and brought her flowers? You know, wouldn't it be nice if you took her somewhere and did something nice for her? Just little things. Like, they don't think of the little things. They just think about what they want. So for me, dating younger men is no longer an option to me. One, unless you're financially stable and you can, like, I make my own money, so I don't need anybody's money. Okay? Yes, attention to the details. Thank you, Johnny. That's acts of service. Absolutely. My love language is acts of service and gift giving. That's mine. And people might think it's selfish, but it's not. I love so much, and I provide for myself. So I'm not talking about, like, people paying my fucking bills or doing anything like that. No, I got my shit covered. I'm talking about, like, tiny things. Take me on a fucking picnic. You know? Take me away for the weekend. Bring me flowers, buy me some earrings. And I'm not talking like gold earrings. I'm talking like fucking beaded ones for $5 at the fucking dollar store, because you went there to go get, like, nail clippers or something. But you looked at that shit and you were like, that color looks really pretty on my girl. You know? Or go and look at a pair of shoes or how about lingerie? Buy me fucking lingerie. Okay? So this is why I'm not going to be dating younger men anymore. Thank you. I do have a beautiful, it's the thought. It's the thought that counts, but follow through is everything. Like, if you promise me you're going to take my garbage out tomorrow, take my fucking garbage out. Don't tell me for the 10th time that you forgot. Follow through. If I ask you to wash my truck because I'm blending it to you to go take it somewhere, no, it wasn't an expectation, but it was dirty and I had just helped you wash your truck by hand, and you don't do it because you're like, I didn't feel like it, you know? Fuck you. I didn't feel like washing your truck either. Actually, I did, because I'm like that, but I don't give a fuck if you don't feel like it. Do something for me. Stop fucking taking everything. Right? And here, oh, what does it say? It says, what the fuck does it say? Oh, it says Steve Madden. It says Steve Madden. I do. Like, look at my place, okay? I take care of my home. This is my home. I take care of it. I do take out my own garbage. I don't want somebody saying to me, you know, if you take out your garbage, wouldn't it make you feel good about doing something for yourself? Bitch, who do you think does all the shit in my house? Me. Have you ever cut my grass? No. Maybe once. But you come over, you see that my yard is full. But you want to fuck. Maybe I should be charging. If you cut my grass, we'll bang. You bring me flowers, we'll bang. Where's my earrings? How about dinner? We'll bang. Do I have to start making everything transactional in order to get what I want? You think I should just be putting out for free? Because that's what love is. You should be. Okay? You should be putting out for free. But everything is transactional. And when someone, either male or female, feels like they're being taken for granted and it's not being reciprocated, someone's losing. And that's not fair. That's not fair. It should be equal. If I fucking take you to the casino and give you $100 to spend, the next time we go to the casino, you should give me $100 to spend. If we go out and I buy you dinner, you should buy me dinner. If I come to your house and clean your fucking house, scrub everything down, you should come over to my house and clean my fucking house. Now, normally I wouldn't say that. Normally I wouldn't say that because I don't actually care about that shit. But when it goes on and on and on and on and on, and you don't do shit, I'm stupid. Then I'm stupid. Then I'm the fucking stupid one. I think I confuse love with attention and sex. That's a harsh reality for me. And by that, I don't mean I'm sleeping with everybody. I don't. I'm talking just like with the people I have a relationship with. I think that intimacy, because I have ADHD too, and BPD, and we often have, we have personalities that are maybe self-sabotaging. We can do self-hurt, self-harm, dangerous sex, all that. Well, not dangerous. Dangerous driving, random sex. I don't do that, but what I do is, I said do. But what I do is, I think I'm confusing. I'm 51 and I think I'm just figuring this out. No, I don't want to know you. I don't fucking know you. Can you just leave me alone? I'm actually talking here and you know what you are? You're the exact type of guy I don't want to get to know. And do you know why? Because all you're doing is sitting there thinking about yourself. You. Are you thinking about me? No, you're thinking about you, Abed. So no, I don't want to fucking get to know you. You're the last type of guy I want to get to know. You don't even have the patience to sit here and listen to me. You're too busy thinking about fucking trying to get to know me that you're not even listening to where does it look as my life. And I get to talk about it however the fuck I want. I am Native American, but I'm Native Canadian. Well, here's the other part. Sorry, I just zoned out. You can send one when they got me out of foster care. My mother took my older brother and my daddy took me, and my dad told my mom that if she ever came for me that he'd kill her, so there was that. Then I grew up with a very abusive father. My mom and I were detached for many years. I ran away when I was 15 from my father, went to live with my mom. That didn't really work out. We were in each other's lives for a handful of years until I had my daughter. And then in my early 20s, I disconnected from her. And shortly after that, I disconnected from my father's side of the family. And I stayed out of my entire family's lives, both sides, for almost 25 years. I changed my name, I changed my number, I moved several times to make sure that they couldn't find out who I was or where I was. And then I came home about almost 3 years ago as a surprise. Not a surprise. I heard my dad wasn't doing well, and I was trying to come and confront him and deal with a whole bunch of shit that he did to me when I was little. But when I saw him, he was really frail, and all that happened was I lost all this anger, and I got filled with forgiveness and love, and I forgave him. So I reconnected with my father's side. And because my older brother, who still lives with my mom a few towns over, has threatened to murder me several times, I never connected with them again. And then my mom just died a couple months ago. And then my dad almost died a couple weeks ago. So I've been going through a lot while I've been hurting from someone that I love. And I ended up trying to unalive myself in June, and I was this close to succeeding, but my uncle and a friend of mine found me in time and saved me, and my blood pressure was, the fuck was it, low. It was like, I think they said 47/20 or some shit. My heart rate was super low. My blood sugars were low. Yeah, I almost died. And then when I came out of that, I quit drinking, and I've been trying to heal. And the whole time I'm trying to heal and deal with the loss of my mom and my 18-year-old dog, and my aunt having a heart attack all within a week, then my dad almost dying a couple weeks ago. I'm dealing with heartbreak from someone who just doesn't seem to understand that I'm going through a lot. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Coletta. Mama Bird, how are you? Can you please hit that orange heart up there? And you too, Jennifer Roca. Anybody with a gray heart next to their name? Can you got an MJ? Can all of you guys hit that orange heart, please? Residential high-rise construction projects, major infrastructure projects. I worked for BC Hydro for 10 years as a senior procurement advisor for Indigenous contracts. I worked on the Site C Dam, managing their Indigenous contract requirements. And I'm not leaving off of here. I'm just going outside to do some yard work. You guys can hang out. Thank you. Fuck, but it works for what I need it for to work for. My uncle got it for it broke, it rusted off. That's it. She's been held together with zip ties. Look at that hole in there. Look at this. You see all these zip ties? Do you see this work of art? That was just to keep the gas tank on. Now she broke. I have nothing. I no longer have a lawnmower. What I have is a heap of metal that will now need to be hauled off. Yeah, time to buy a goat is right. Actually, Larry has goats. I should ask him if I can borrow a couple. Oh, I can't even move this thing. Look at it.